Welcome to Reel Time with Florida Sportsman. This week we're in the east central section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. We're in Sebastian Inlet targeting bull reds. This week we're in Sebastian. It's the east central section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. And we're staying at Captain Hiram's. What a great place, right on the water. It's got dockage, it's got 5 bars, a restaurant, and some great rooms. The boat ramp's only a half a mile from Captain Hiram's. We got up before the sun rose, and we met this week's guest host, Ryan Dean. The first order of business in the morning was to get bait. We had to go over to Ryan's tackle store, and I'm not kidding you when I say a tackle store. This guy actually owns a tackle store on a houseboat. Ryan actually built this thing, and I tell you what, it is a complete tackle store. But not only tackle, he's got food, drinks, ice cream. He even has tanks for live bait. You know, he runs this thing out to the sandbar on the weekends and sells to boaters. So we grabbed some pinfish, some pigfish, and some croakers, and we headed out to the inlet. Sebastian Inlet State Park is located in Brevard County. This place is notorious for big redfish and snook. It's a great place so you can pay a small fee, enter the park, and fish off the catwalk. All right, we're sitting here in Sebastian Inlet with Ryan, aka final point in the east central section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. I saw your post, you've been catching some big old redfish. Is that what you got planned for us?
This inlet's been stacked up right now. We're just starting our mullet run, and there's a lot of big fish in here, some good snook too. Hopefully we can bend a rod.
Pinfish, pigfish, croakers. You put the time in yesterday?
I put the time in yesterday, and we got a well full of them. We should go out there and have a good time.
All right, so what kind of rig you got going?
Well, just got a VMC circle hook, single split shot for right now. We'll add more weight as we need to. We want to stay close to the bottom but not dragging it.
Okay.
And then 3.5 foot of fluorocarbon, 40 pounds at the moment. If we start getting cut off by some snook, we'll go up to 60.
All right. But we're just using 5,500, these 30-pound spider wire braid.
Exactly. And we should have a good time. This is a really good matched outfit for the type of fish we're after right now.
So the key is you don't want to be pegged to the bottom because there's so much structure here. We want to just right off the rocks, nothing too heavy. This kind of surprises me. You can get down with that pinch weight, but you said that's deep.
That little pinch, right? Because the bait's drifting the same speed as the boat is.
So you just want to get them down a little bit.
That's all you're doing, and especially pigfish and pinfish, they're a bottom seeker anyway, so they'll run straight to the bottom. That's where they want to go. Like I said, if you're using too much weight, you'll drag them down and start dragging them through the rocks, and you're gonna break off every single drift. Even if you don't, you're going to kill your bait because they're just going to be bouncing off those rocks at 5 miles an hour.
Okay, let's do this. End of the outgoing, we're going to have most of the incoming the rest of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty good tide.
Yeah, it'll be a good day. And the good thing about these redfish in this inlet here is that they're definitely not spooked off by weather. I mean, by weather, by daytime, by anything. So
we're going to feed all day.
Yeah, they'll feed all day. This is a 24-hour fishery in here.
As soon as we got out to the inlet, you know, these guys on the jetty that were fishing, they were hooking up left and right. And honestly, it didn't take us long to hook up either. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep them stuck.
Fish on. Oh!
Fish off, fish off.
Fish off, fish off. That's a fish.
Fish on.
That's it. Ah! Ah!
That was a big fish. So we're primarily targeting reds and snook, but this inlet's full of, you know, it's known for its flounder fishing. You said they're getting some snapper.
Oh yeah, whenever we have a good storm, it pushes those snapper off the patch reefs out there. And we'll get, like just a couple weeks ago when we had that little storm came through here, we were getting, had a really nice run of muttons for about a week. And some nice ones, some up to 10 pounds. I mean, some really good fish. The mangoes will push in here certain times of the year. You can come out here and catch all the 5-6 pound mangoes you want. And then of course, starting right around Thanksgiving time, we got the best flounder run on the east coast of the country.
Really? We're going to come back and do that. Oh, thought I was getting bit.
There you go.
I suck. Not anymore.
There you go. You bring this in, I'll get the boat. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. All right, I'm gonna have to move us over here so we drift through these fenders. Oh! That's 3 we've lost so far.
We're watching these guys on the pier just jack them.
Yeah, he's got one on right now, actually. There we go.
I just got bit too.
There
he got it. He got a double header. Oh.
That's where the school's at. That's a big
I just got
redfish.
picked up too and he dropped it. Just crushed the back of my bait like you said.
Yeah.
Crushed it.
Oh, big redfish. Big redfish. Oh, there we go. Good job.
That's that Sebastian Inlet redfish.
All right, that VMC circle really did the job.
That's a good fish. Now they get quite a bit bigger than that too.
That's a schoolie size in here. Our good size redfish will be a solid foot longer than that.
Wow. I'll tell you what, let's let this one get back. Good fish. Finally, Ryan gets a fish and gets the skunk off the boat. Unfortunately though, I keep missing fish. There he is, he just got picked up.
There you go.
There he is. We just set right back up on the same drift.
Let me bring this guy in and get the boat for you.
That doesn't feel as big as that first one I had. Oh, had me in the rocks. Ugh, I suck at this. Oh.
All right, let's get out there and get one more.
It's just that I don't want to make Ryan look bad. You know,
I appreciate
he's done
that.
a lot to get the bait for us and make sure this is a good trip. We give him the opportunity. I'm just shaking mine off.
Oh, okay.
After talking to Ryan, I discovered that he learned this fishery from other Florida Sportsman forum members.
Yeah, there was a couple guys on there. One of them in particular, a slob slayer. He was posting a lot a few years ago, and he was, you know, my boat actually happened. We were fishing the same day, and my boat actually happened to be like in the background of one of his picks. So I commented on it, and one thing led to another. And hey, you want to do some fishing? Sure, let's go. So we went out and had a pretty epic bite that night. I remember we tons of big reds, snook, like an 80-pound tarpon. Just a really good night. And that started that, and then and then learned a few things from there. I was more of an inshore guy up in the Mosquito Lagoon area in Merritt Island. That's where I grew up. Parents moved down here from Virginia. I got a fish. Yeah, that's a fish. That's a big fish. That's no jack.
Right one?
Oh, there we go.
Oh boy.
Here, give it to me. Come on, baby. Oh yeah,
I got
nice
a big
red.
old jack.
Look at that big red out there.
Oh, I got a big jack.
You got a big jack?
Yeah.
I don't. I got redfish.
Well,
Hey, you want to use my rod?
never beat company. That was awesome, a double header. You know, Ryan had a great redfish on, but unfortunately mine ended up being a jack. You know, nothing against jacks, but I came to catch a bull red. Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm not sure whose is bigger.
Yours is the prize, but I'll tell you what, these jacks are definitely underrated. What a good fighting fish.
Oh, you're not
You
kidding.
got a pretty red there. How long do you think that one is?
He's close to 38.
We took a couple quick pics of those fish and released them. I'm starting to feel the pressure.
All right, we'll get out there and
Yeah.
get you one. We'll do it.
I'm thinking maybe I should have took that rod from you when you had that one on. You know what, we're just gonna try a gulp. I'm gonna use the same technique you're using with the live bait. See if I put a gulp down there, what happens. You suck. All right, this is getting beyond embarrassing. I'm starting to get pissed. You know, I've seen this before. The guest host outfishing the host. I don't like it.
He had a big fish. He hadn't even turned yet. He hadn't even tried to turn. There we go. Oh, whoa, grouper. Grouper, baby.
Son!
Grouper! No! No!
You lost him?
It broke me off right there. I went to grab him. If you had a damn net. If you had a damn net. Oh, there he is. There he is. Multi-spotter, too.
You better get that thing in the boat. I worked all morning to get that one. That was a nice grouper you had.
That was a slop fish.
Not to downplay this, this is what I came for right
Yeah,
here.
that's a beautiful fish right there.
We've been catching redfish all morning long, but at the same time, we've been watching these guys on the outside of the inlet stroke the snook. We decided to make our way out there and try to put one in the boat. All right, so we switched it up. We're gonna target some snook now. We came over to the other side.
Yeah, we're right here on the ocean side now, and the fish post up same way they use the rocks in the inlet. They use this north jetty right here, and they'll sit right underneath here.
Where do I want to cast to?
Cast this way and let the current suck it in.
We gave it a good 20 minutes at Ryan's snook spot, but it just wasn't happening. We decided to drop that trolling motor in, move around back into the inlet, prospect around, look for these fish. So we just made our way around back inside the inlet, and I hooked a fish.
Yeah, there you go.
What the heck was that? Ate it while I was reeling it in. I don't know. I think this is a snook the way it's fighting. Oh yeah!
There we go. That's solid 10 inches over slot.
Finally, I got my snook, and it was over slot, just like everything else in this inlet, full grown. I tell you what, don't come here if you want to eat fish, but if you want to catch and release, this place is insane.
Make sure you gear up your tackle too.
Here we go. Woo! Sebastian Inlet is legendary for his big snook and big redfish. And because of Ryan's post, I knew now was the time to come to the East Central section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. It was because of his post that I chose him, so I need your reports to continue so I may fish with you next on Reel Time with Florida Sportsman. I wonder why they call them croakers.
That's a fish. Is that fish? Yeah, all right, I thought it was. That's a rock too.
What you saying?
Yeah, all right.
Got him.
Is that a rock or fish? Looks like a rock.
The fish?
No, it's a rock. That's a rock. That's a fish. No, that's a rock.